I misjudged Brad Little's integrity altogether, because he's not claiming that what he did in 2020 was right. He's just flat out lying about it. This is a press release that Governor Little issued on March 8th, 2022. I kept Idaho open, banned vaccine mandates, never issued mandates for vaccines or masks. Now, most of you lived in Idaho during 2020, and you know that Governor Little did not keep Idaho open. If Idaho was not shut down, then why were people arrested for going to the park or going to church? Why were moms arrested? Why were businesses raided by state police for not shutting down? I have in my hand right here Idaho's order to self-isolate. It was issued on March 25th, 2020, the day Governor Little declared Idaho a state of extreme emergency. This order directs all individuals living in the state of Idaho to self-isolate at their place of residence. It also directs all businesses to cease non-essential operations, prohibiting all non-essential gatherings of any number of individuals, including church, and finally, ordering the cessation of all non-essential travel. So you can't travel unless we give you permission. This is what his order actually says. This is what he is now denying that he did, that he locked down Idaho. But a little further proof would be this document here. This is titled Idaho COVID-19, coronavirus.idaho.gov, and the very top it says, Guidance for Governor Brad Little's statewide stay-at-home order. It says self-isolate. All residents of Idaho must self-isolate. Here's another document from the Idaho Governor's office. It has his letterhead on it titled Statewide Stay Home Order, and it's frequently asked questions. The very top says Idaho Governor Brad Little and the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare issued a statewide stay-at-home order on Wednesday, March 25th for Idahoans. Who will enforce the order? And the answer from the governor's office is state and local law enforcement will enforce. So this is not just an order of suggestion. This was an order of enforcement. Governor Little says this: the emergency declaration never violated or restricted any rights of Idahoans, never put Idaho on lockdown, and never allowed for mandates for masks or vaccines. These are the facts. These acts clearly violated at least the 1st, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. He says, without the emergency declaration, we would not be able to provide historic tax relief. Without the emergency declaration, Idaho would not be the state with the strongest economy in the nation. Governor Little is basically fully admitting that the reason he put us under the emergency order was not for the health and safety of Idahoans, but so he could get billions of dollars from the federal government. He is also admitting that Idaho's surplus is not because of a strong Idaho economy, but rather because Idaho receives so much federal COVID relief money that it looks like a surplus. There's just no ethical way that the Idaho government has had the 2 best years they had ever had. There's no way that a true surplus was created during the lockdowns during 2020 and 2021. Governor Little locked down the people of Idaho. Now he's claiming he did not. He did not create a surplus. He received billions of dollars, in fact, $18.7 billion from the federal government, and now he is trying to buy your vote with it. This is pastors in Idaho through organized church services being arrested by law enforcement in Idaho. And why are they arresting these good people for worshiping outside? Because Governor Brad Little, in his order, directed law enforcement to arrest them.